Alright, let's go! With more FMLutte action, live professional wrestling coming to you from Quebec. My name is Jay Walker, proud to bring you another championship matchup here from the FML. As we hear the music of the challenger, SDC. There he is. The man with an infectious attitude, loves professional wrestling, loves entertaining the audience, but it's going to be about a whole lot more than that tonight with the championship on the line. His biggest opportunity to date here in the FML. And you see the crowd joining in on the fun as well with SDC, ladies and gentlemen. Make sure you subscribe if you haven't to the YouTube channel. We have plenty of action and much more coming to you. You don't want to miss it. Be sure to subscribe to FML. And of course, if you want to become a professional wrestler or find out how you can see FML live and in person, we recommend you check out the website FMLutte.com. A whole lot of information and a whole lot of events always coming to you. The FML schedule is very busy. It's very busy because of talent like this making their way to the ring now. Our champion, our double champion, the Reign of Terror champion, and the Montérégien champion. We've seen her plenty of times before take on any and all comers. We saw her successfully defend the titles against Gabe Kovic. It is indeed Heavy Rocks. Returning to the squared circle, has a smile on her face. Want to talk about loving professional wrestling, holding 2 titles? You gotta love professional wrestling because that's when the going gets tough. See, the crowd absolutely loves them some Heavy Rocks, and you'll see why in just a second as she turns it up to 11 in the ring with her opponents. Gonna be a fantastic contest here tonight. Heavy Rocks really loving to take her time with the crowd, make sure every girl, every boy is seen and heard. And it gets a live and up-close experience with professional wrestling. A great flag bearer for FML and for the Quebec wrestling scene as a whole. Again, the schedule of defending 2 championships is grueling, and we'll see as this contest continues to unfold if that smile will remain. SDC, nothing but respect for the champ, and I think we all do. You hear that great response as she now hands over the championships to our official for this contest. We find out what's all on the line here tonight. Montérégien Championship on full display. That's what's at stake here tonight as SDC now takes a look at what could be waiting in his future if he can score a victory over the very formidable opponent that is Heavy Rocks. See, a bit of honor and respect between both competitors. Referee making sure both competitors are prepared. There's the bell, and we are underway here tonight. FML action. See, both coming in, looking for the collarbone tie-up. No, SDC cleverly able to there knock Rocks over for a lucky pin. Not going to happen, though, says Heavy Rocks, as she has a pin of her own. SDC looking again. Cradle, cover, and no, Heavy Rocks able to roll through that one. Oh, here we go. Heavy Rocks locking horns here. Rolling through, and wake up. There's a kick to the chest. And now dropping the leg over SDC. No lucky pins in this thing. You're going to have to bring it to the champion. And Heavy Rocks letting SDC know early. It's going to take a lot more than that to get that championship off of my shoulder. You see both genders locking up center of the ring here. Heavy Rocks with the side headlock. SDC, though, looking to escape. Sends Rocks to the corner. Coming in now, but eating nothing but those kicks from Rocks. Coming again, lured right into the trap of the champion. Heavy Rocks is ready for this one, folks. Kick to the knee, knocking SDC back to the canvas, and now in another little drop kick there. sends SDC to the corner, and I think he has just realized what Heavy Rocks is capable of, ladies and gentlemen. Again, recently defending that title against the much bigger, much larger, much stronger, much more experienced Gabe Kovic. Heavy Rocks was able to survive and endure. And look at SDC now, upping his game, bringing in the strikes, knee in the corner, and now a little monkey flip, bringing Heavy Rocks back to the center of the ring, where he's going to have to secure that victory to make sure that Heavy Rocks is nowhere near those ropes as he goes for a cover. Count in, Heavy Rocks able to get the shoulder up on the left side. SDC now looking perhaps to use the ropes to his advantage. That is against the rules. The referee admonishing him, giving him that 5 count, but SDC allowing the damage to take in effect. And SDC, I'm not mean, I'm just trying to get the job done here as he boots Heavy Rocks in the face there. We saw Heavy Rocks' striking game, now getting a little taste of SDC's. Coming in now in the corner there where Heavy Rocks was laying, trying to catch her breath. SDC taking full advantage now again, waiting on that count, taking his time, taking a few shortcuts here to try to wear down the champion, and that knife edge chop will do the trick as well. But SDC, if he's going to want to be champion, has to stay on top of her as he comes back to the corner here, but a little bit of pandering to the crowd as he chops her again. Tell you, he's gonna have to turn this up. He's gonna have to pick up the pace here. And oh, Rocks blocking that chop and answering with 2 of his own to make up for the 2 that was delivered to her. Rocks though back in the corner, courtesy of SDC, and now those knees. Now taking Rocks down. What does SDC have planned here in the corner? Watch out! Face washing her with a big boot in the corner. Rocks cover, but Rocks getting the arms up, hands on the ropes, breaking the count of SDC. Center of the ring, always have to bring your opponent to the center of the ring when the championship is on the line. You don't want to waste valuable seconds with a mistake like that. As Rocks in the corner, SDC coming back in here, snapmaring her over to the center. And now coming off a rope, and oh, clothesline there, taking the champion down. We got a cover here, referee, great positioning, and Rocks again getting that left shoulder. SDC giving a lot of space here for the champion to breathe, to move, and it's cost him right there as Rocks now rocking him with that forearm in the corner. Made a huge mistake to the champion, but oh, SDC hanging onto the rope there. And oh, caught her right in the cheek with that crescent kick. Perhaps that's all it takes here. No. Heavy Rocks again, shoulder up. Not using a ton of force to kick out of those moves. It could be just a preservation tactic from Heavy Rocks as she is now locked in that leg lock. And a ton of pain here. She's got to look for an escape. SDC very confidently has that locked in. As Heavy Rocks now desperately trying to claw her away, she does get to the rope to break the hold. And SDC again. You can argue with the tactics. The referee perhaps has to get a little bit more on top of SDC here. Really leading into with those counts, but of course, championship on the line. You don't want these fans to go home unhappy if SDC were to be disqualified using those ropes. And Heavy Rocks here countering the potential bulldog of SDC. Now with the go behind was trying a German counter though. SDC creating that distance and a drop kick there, catching Heavy Rocks. Now we got a cover again, 2 and 0. The fight and determination and Heavy Rocks on full display here in this thing. As now SDC looking for those strikes, looking to finish off the champion. SDC now. Very confident saying he's going to be the champion coming out of this thing, but giving that valuable time away again. We're seeing the holes in SDC's lack of experience gain in these championship opportunities. I'll tell you, fool me once, shame on me. Fool me twice. Heavy Rocks fired up here. SDC in position. Oh, eats that cross-body across the middle rope as she lures SDC very smartly into the center of the ring. And oh, a DDT there from the knees. And Heavy Rocks could have this one sealed and delivered. Oh, SDC able to get the shoulder up there. Again, the championship on the line. Heavy Rocks seems to be closing in on the challenger. The crowd chanting, that's 3. It was very close, but no cigar yet for Heavy Rocks. But here we go. Arms are trapped. Oh, SDC had the knee countered. Look at that. Well scouted cover. Do we have a new champion here too? And oh, Heavy Rocks just squeaking away. They're able to roll through. And oh, there we go. An ace crusher now from SDC. Oh, I thought that was 3. Just a 2 count though. My goodness, Heavy Rocks with the wherewithal, perhaps just out of instinct, getting a shoulder up at the very last second, able to escape. Losing her championship here tonight, at least for the time being. SDC has this one in the bag, looking to put the finishing touch on Heavy Rocks. Here we go, out of the corner with a sliced bread. No, Heavy Rocks had it scouted, traps the arms, there's the knee! You saw his head rock back, 2 and 3. Heavy Rocks almost had the championship slip through her fingers. However, her heart, her determination seals the deal one more time. Heavy Rocks still your Montérégien champion. Another gutsy performance from the champion. Again, if you haven't yet, we've got plenty more action coming your way. Make sure you get subscribed and make sure you check out FMLutte.com if you're in the Quebec area to see more great action like this. And one final showing of respect between the competitors. But the big story is Heavy Rocks still carrying two championships, 20 pounds of gold, as she lives to fight another day. We thank you for joining us. We'll catch you with our next bout of action real soon.